Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to Nightmare Gaming. Today we are going to be talking about the Dress to Impress Zara Larsson collab. But before I talk about this collab and if it's happening or not, I do want to give out shout out. These are the people that I want to shout out. Again, thank you so much for your comments and your support. I really appreciate it. I know I have been kind of inconsistent lately, but I have been working on things. So I do have exciting videos planned, not just talking videos and doing more challenges and stuff like that. So comment down below if you want to see that. And also, I do promise over the next couple of days, I will be more consistent. But anyways, let's get back into the video. But thank you. I just want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. So, as you know, DTI recently posted this video about 6 days ago. And in the video it says POV, you hear the DTI timer counting down the midnight sun, go strip so you have the soul. And basically DTI is using the Zara Larsson's and Pink Panther's Stateside remix, and it kind of sounds like Just to Impress. So they're using that remix in this video, and they're dressing up as Zara Larsson. So a lot of people thought that this was Just to Impress officially announcing the Zara Larsson collab, and this is not an official announcement. And my personal opinion, this is not how Just to Impress announces their collabs or collaborations. But I do think it's a fun little video, and it sparks up the idea again, because I know this is not the first time people have speculated a Zara Larsson Dress to Impress collab. So in this video, I do want to talk about the Zara Larsson Dress to Impress collab, how likely it is, and kind of give a date on if it does happen. Dress to Impress has been teasing a Zara Larsson collab a bit. We did see a billboard of Zara Larsson's Midnight Sun music video and Dress to Impress replay mode. And they released this billboard before they released this video. So again, there was clues in it. So, and the whole reason why Dress to Impress released that video is because they were saying that Zara Larsson's remix kind of reminded them of the Dress to Impress sound. So it's kind of like this little playful back and forth. You know, DTI doesn't just outright announce collabs, so you kind of gotta give and take hints for yourself. Now, I definitely think the Zara Larsson collab is very likely, because if you didn't know, Zara Larsson has actually done a collab with Roblox before. Pink Panthers has also, but it wasn't as extensive as Zara Larsson's. So I definitely think if we get a collab, I think it will just be Zara Larsson collab. I kind of doubt it that Pink Panthers be in there, but it's not completely unlikely because she had a Roblox collab also. I want to get into Zara Larsson's collaboration, because Zara Larsson's collaboration with Roblox was not surface level. It was in depth, and she also played Dress to Impress. So I do want to talk about and go over Zara Larsson's Roblox collab, and I also want to go over her playing Dress to Impress with popular DTI content creators. So Zara Larsson posted this Roblox collab back in 2021. As you can see here, they did a visual poster girl launch party and dance party and concerts. So it was a concert theme and dance party, and obviously she made money from that collab. So that was the first kind of interaction she had with Roblox. Now, this little concert and party was not all. She also played Roblox games with other Roblox creators. Now, I don't know these creators, so you might not know them, but she did. But apparently, these are all popular Roblox creators. So these are the Roblox creators that she played with. Now, me personally, I do not know any of these creators, but you might. But it's obvious that she was playing games, and this collab was more extensive. She played games, she did a concert, and so her doing a collab with a Roblox game is not going to be new. And just like I showed you, she played games with popular Roblox creators. She also played games with popular Dress to Impress content creators, which is another reason why I think this collab is very likely. So here are the popular DTI content creators that she has played Dress to Impress with. She did a collab with iBella Slay. I don't really know none of these content creators, and when I say I don't know them, I'm not trying to be like rude. I just never heard of them. And some of you might have heard them, some of you might not. I'm not judging anybody who does them. I'm not judging anybody who doesn't. But doing research, she is a popular DTI content creator. She is not the only DTI content creator that Zara Larsson has collabed with. Zara Larsson has also collabed with Lana Ray. So Zara Larsson collabing with both of these content creators who are both big in the Dress to Impress community, especially Lana Ray. She's very entwined with the Dress to Impress community, so much so that Lana, the nail lady, is named after her. So her doing these videos with these DTI content creators is very exciting. Another exciting thing is looking at the date on that video. That video was filmed 1 year ago. So looking at the date, time, and date, we can kind of estimate how far this collab will be out. Because as you know, these collaborations are obviously planned, in advance. I don't know how much in advance, but maybe like 6 months to a year. So maybe the Zara Larsson collab could have already been in works during that time. But I don't know how far these collabs are planned out, but they have to be planned far out and ahead because they have to post design the stuff, plan it, make the graphics for it. So everything obviously has to be planned, in advance. So this is also very exciting. So we know Zara Larsson has been intertwined with Roblox and DTI before. So her doing collaboration with Dress to Impress is not out of the ordinary, especially her doing it with Lana Ray, who is a big DTI content creator. So a Dress to Impress Zara Larsson collab is not something that's crazy or out of the ordinary. And another hint and clue that we have is Dress to Impress is following Zara Larsson. As you know, Dress to Impress only follows certain people, and Dress to Impress follows everybody that they have collabed with. So they're following Lady Gaga, Fleet Facility, Wicked, and Cat's Eye. So Dress to Impress is known for following people that they have collabed with. So them following Zara Larsson is also another huge hint. So the following Zara Larsson, she has collaborated with Roblox before, and she also has she also has film videos with popular DTI content creators. So these are just big clues, and it's giving hints of Zara Larsson Just Impress collab is not out of the ordinary and is very likely. Now, before I talk about when I think that if this update happens, when I think it might be coming out, I do want to talk about Pink Pantheress. As you know, the song with Zara Larsson and Pink Pantheress, Stateside, did get popular, and a lot of people were doing the dance, and it got very popular. So a lot of people were wondering if DTI did end up doing this collab with Zara Larsson, would Stateside be incorporated? So I really don't know about this one. Pink Pantheress actually has done a collab with Roblox before. So Pink Pantheress did a collab back in 2022, but it wasn't as extensive. There was items and she did a concert just like Zara Larsson did, but she did not play any Roblox games. And she didn't do anything with Just to Impress. So that's what I'm kind of suspecting. If this collab does happen, I definitely think it will just be Zara Larsson's. I do not think Pink Pantheress will have anything to do with it at all, really. But that's just my personal opinion. Now, it's not completely out there because she did do a collab with Roblox. But I don't think that she's going to do it again or do it with Dress to Impress, but I could be wrong. So that, and DTI News, and before I get into, sorry, I know this is a cutoff, but DTI News also has some posts about this, and DTI News is Dress to Impress kind of insider. Like, they're the ones who's saying, word around the street that a Japan update is coming to Dress to Impress before Dress to Impress announced it, and guess what? DTI we just announced, so DTI had a Japan update, just like when DTI News was saying it. So again, DTI News is kind of like an insider, and they know a lot of things, so that when they post stuff, it's kind of like, I think, you can take it, but not saying all of it's true, but they know those stuff. They're kind of an insider. But that's everything I do want to talk about before I end the video. If this collaboration does happen, I definitely think it's going to be coming out this summer. I don't really have a date. I do wonder if it's going to be soon, because if you log into Just to Impress, this is what you will see. It says update notes, and it says, and skip everything else, it says new update later this month. So we do not know what this update will be. I know some people are expecting a cultural update because they already did the Lunar New Year update, but this could be the Zara Larsson collab because it's in the summer. As you know, summer is approaching, and Zara Larsson's whole aesthetic and theme is summer, especially with Midnight Sun, Lush Life. Even if you go to her consoles, her outfits, all of it is giving very summer, very beachy, very tropical. That is Zara Larsson's main look, summery, beachy, fun. So since summer is coming up and them doing this summer update, them having a summer update with Zara Larsson in it makes so much sense, and it's definitely something that's them doing it this summer does make a lot of sense. As you know, it is May right now. The official stuff, some of you look it up, is June something. So if this collaboration does happen, I'm thinking late May to early June. But that's all in my opinion. So today, comment down below how y'all feel and what y'all think. And do y'all think that Justin Princess is actually going to do a collab with Zara Larsson? But anyways, y'all, that is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and bye.